My name is James Williams Jr. and I just deleted a long bullshit video about Donald Trump. It ain't even worth my time. So I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet because I'm tired. My stomach hurts. It's been hurting for like the last 2 weeks. I gotta take some military medicine in the morning after I eat, and if I make it through the night without having to take more Pepto, fine, and if I don't, fine. So here's what's about to happen. I gotta make this short and sweet. We're still basically in a recovery stage in Charlottesville about more important stuff. The young lady that died at this Unite the Right rally with Jason Kistner, ass kisser, racist bastard, and he made a speech also at the police station blaming the cops for not doing their jobs. So this speech is a little bit more important, so it might run a little longer than 10 minutes. Let me tell you something, Mr. Kessler. You and the young lady that provoked all this bullshit both need to be held accountable. You're not so bad now that all your white supremacist friends have pretty much left your ass out here to, in other words, they gave you enough rope to hang yourself and they all bailed. And your rights and your act right now has caused problems in Seattle and down in North Carolina or South Carolina or wherever the hell the other place is that they've been all over the news. When are you gonna look in the mirror and learn? And this is for everyone watching, because this is the one truth that we all have to accept, whether you like it or not. There's nothing you can do about what fucking skin color you're born in. Now, with all due respect to the Jackson family, Michael Jackson wasn't lighter than me, and by the time he left this world, he was practically white. Alright? So, here's the thing. I'm a person of mixed ethnicity. I'm half Native American, I'm half black, and I'm half white. And no matter what I do, I will never be able to get rid of the black side, and I will never be able to get rid of the white side. And all the skin bleaching in the world ain't gonna change me genetically. Period. Why in the hell can't we all just look at each other, accept the fact that we are all different and that we are all human? We all bleed red and we all need air to breathe and we all need water to drink. Why can't we just do that? Eat, drink, and be merry. Find ways to get along. Accept the fact that we are different. Accept the fact that racism can be fixed if everybody take 4 individuals that are racist of each ethnicity, sit their asses in a room with walls, give them all a turn to speak, and figure out why the hell that we all hate each other. Why we hate each other. Oh, we hate each other. Oh, your skin's darker than mine. My skin's lighter than yours. Oh, this guy over here is white. Oh, this guy's Asian. Okay, again, when the good Lord created the human beings and the earth, he made diversity for a fucking reason. Now, the problem is, some of y'all done got all uppity and just think y'all better than everyone else. And here's how we have this clusterfuck that we call racism. 1. No one, and I mean no one, and it doesn't matter if you're an atheist or a religious person or a person who has been reincarnated maybe 1,000 times. You don't get a choice in the family in which you are born in. You don't get that choice. But you get a choice of who you are going to become. You can either grow up and be on the side of right or the side of wrong, or you can be indoctrinated to all the bullshit that people want you to be indoctrinated to. Racism is a form of indoctrination. And whether you want to believe it or not, it is so much easier to indoctrinate someone between the ages of 16 to 21 who's young and dumb and can't figure out where the hell they want to go with their life, where a majority of people just want to live. There are people that we need to worry about, not because of the color of their skin, but because of diseases that we have to find cures instead of just a temporary treatment. We need to cure cancer. We need to cure Alzheimer's disease. We need to cure AIDS. We need to cure herpes. We need to cure gonorrhea. We need to cure the common fucking cold. And you guys want to fight over something that God made that we can't fucking change? We can fix all the things that I just named. But the one true thing we can't fix, no matter who you are, no matter what scientists can do with genetically altering your sperm and making super babies, they can't change your genetic makeup. They can probably splice some of your DNA here and there, which the United States has made illegal, by the way. because genetic super babies are not fashionist because they don't want to have inhumans and mutants running around the earth with superpowers, which is the only reason why we don't have that. But the thing is, telekinetics have been proven to be real, so some people do have it. It's just that fourth part of your brain that we haven't unlocked. So moving back to what I said, we need to find cures to diseases. We need to explore the bottom of the sea so we can know how long we're going to be on this planet before we have to move to another one. We need to find out what's out there in outer space instead of worrying about who's white, who's black, who's Asian. Now I know you guys are wondering why I left off the other races. Alright, well, scientifically speaking, there are three forms of humanoid, which was Negress, Caucasian, and Mongoloid. Yes, if we're Asian, we kind of fall into the Mongoloid character. There's of the Mongols of Malaysia and all that other shit. And I meant to say Mongolia, not Malaysia. But for scientific reasons, there are basically only three main races of the human being. And then you count that fourth race, which is hybrids, people like me who are multicultural. Now, why can't we find ways to get along and cure diseases instead of trying to find ways to cure skin color? You're born with whatever skin you're born with. Whoever the good Lord's family decides to put your ass in, that's who you are. So don't be under the radar. Live above it. Live high. Be free. Save people, not kill them. Why you want to do something dumb because somebody don't like somebody whose color's different? Well, here's the thing about color. As a matter of fact, let me go to gender while we're there. Color, you can't change. Gender, apparently, I'm behind the eight ball because apparently sex changes are real. Who knew? Okay, I always thought it was a myth. I've heard about sex changes, and I watch I Am Jazz. You know, I honestly, for a long time, I always thought that shit was a joke. Then all of a sudden, like Tula and other transgenders or transsexuals or whatever the hell you call them. Sorry if I've offended anybody from that community. I don't know the correct terms. I'm not gay and I'm not transgender. So if I'm offending you, let me apologize now. I don't know the exact words or term to put the stuff in, so you're going to have to forgive me for that. And if you don't forgive me for that, that's your God-given right. It's cool. I don't judge y'all. Y'all do you. Just be honest about everything that you do. I've made many of different videos involving transgender killings and all this other stuff. Because people are people, man. And your gender and your color shouldn't have anything to do with the way the world receives you. But apparently, since Donald Trump became the president, it has been all right for everybody who has been secret racist to pop out and be real front-runner racist. So I'll beg you one more time, and I'm in this video because I'm fixing to go throw up or something. My stomach's really fucking up. Why can't we get past the color and racial barrier and start working on things like cancer and AIDS and herpes and cystic fibrosis, things that are killing us quicker than knives and guns? Why can't we work to world peace? Why can't we work to a universal alliance so that we can all work into going and putting our resources to traveling the stars, becoming space explorers, or as my favorite video game, Andromeda, why can't we become pathfinders and find our way through the next galaxy and universe? Why? Because we're all trying to destroy ourselves over some shit that God created that we can't change. Skin color. I can peel my skin off until it's meat white, but it's going to be red with blood and muscle tissue. So, regardless of what is here, what's under here, we all basically look the same. Don't ask me, just ask whoever was the first guy to dissect a human being. For medical purposes, of course. We get past racial divide, and we start going into curing diseases, exploring space, we'll be set for life. Just don't get like spaceship planetary shows where we start fighting over fucking who's gonna live in this solar system or whatever. Because then we're right back where we started. Who wants to do that dumb shit? We're all human beings. Deal with it. I'm James Wimpshin, the Comfort number 2, BC and